Let's turn our attention to the personal finance segment. Harshvardhan Rungta is our guest today. And straight away, let's go across to our first caller. It's Navneet Karvasaya who calls in from Mumbai. Hi, Navneet.
Hello.
Hello. Hi. Could you tell us your question?
I was just planning to invest some amount. So I wanted to know that what are the sectors right now that I should invest in?
Okay. Could you tell us how much you're looking to invest? How does it stand compared to your current investment? What your time horizon is and what your goal could be?
Yeah, I'm planning. I'm already doing 10,000 per month.
Okay.
I'm planning for 5,000 monthly, and the goal is retirement planning, and I want to do a corpus of around 30 lakhs.
All right, Harsh, what's the advice?
Well, Riva, I do see his details. I do have the further details with me. So if I look into his schemes that he's invested into, the corpus that he's looking to accumulate and over the time period, I think he has fairly good idea about financial planning. Just that I need to highlight one point specifically, that he's planning to accumulate a corpus of 30 lakhs after 17 years from now. This is surely very less considering that he lives in Mumbai, considering that inflation is going to be obviously eroding the value of money. The best of the financial plans, the intentions go haywire if you do not keep inflation and taxation in mind. So, to begin with, I would say that he needs to reset his target that he wishes to accumulate. Nevertheless, he is making certain investments. I do see that he's got investments into a couple of schemes. Well, there is a little bit of overlapping of objectives, but the schemes that he selected are reasonably okay. I mean, they're well performing in their own individual categories, so he can retain them. What he could do with his additional investments that he wishes to make, he's got HDFC Top 200 and ICICI Focus Blue Chip Fund in his portfolio. So anything new that he wishes to invest, he can just add on to these two schemes instead of cluttering up his portfolio with a new scheme into it. So the existing schemes that he has, just add on to that and continue investing. And my parting note to him would be that since he is young, he understands finances, he needs to secure his finances as well. So if he does not have a Mediclaim policy or a personal accident insurance, he needs to buy that if he does not have it as of now. So that's how he would be able to probably go ahead with his financial plan.
Well, just one math I didn't understand. Navneet, you're 23 years and you are planning retirement in 17 years. I mean, that's great. In 40 years, if you were to call it a day, is that the way you're planning your life?
Yeah, because in Mumbai, life is so much into all the time traffic and everything. So I just want to go away from here after some time.
Good luck. Good luck to you. Good luck to you if you can implement that. Thanks a lot for joining us with your thoughts. All right, there's another caller joining us, Manish Jain from Bangalore. Go ahead, Manish. What's your question?
Yes,
You have to be a little louder, Manish. We are not getting you at all.
Yes, I would invest per month in mutual funds.
Okay.
Okay, and I have a portfolio of mutual funds consisting of HDFC, of 200 HDFC students, SBI Magnum Global Fund, and the emerging business. Okay. So should I continue investing in the same, or should I go ahead with some gold funds?
Okay, and what are the kind of monthly investments you're making in terms of amount? What is the purpose or goal or amount of years you will keep putting money?
Approximately 7 to 10 years.
Okay. All right. Over to you, Harsh.
The voice just broke a little bit. So if I'm just reconfirming the question, he's got a couple of schemes which I could gather from what he said. He needs to make investments to the tune of about 10,000 for a period of 7 to 10 years and accumulate 12 lakhs.
That's
right. Is that right? Is that
yes. Yes.
Okay. See, I did have a look at his schemes that he's invested in. So at the face of it, if I can just give an example of duplication that he has. He's got an SBI Magnum Global and he's got an SBI Emerging Businesses Fund. Now both of these are a mid and a small cap fund offered by the same fund house. So naturally, at the onset, I do not think he should be having two funds of the same objectives from the same fund house. So out of his existing portfolio, the rest of all seems fine, just that he needs to exit from one of these two, and he can retain, say for example, he can retain the Emerging Businesses Fund, which is a better managed mid-cap fund of SBI. Now his corpus that he wishes to accumulate over a period of 7 years at 14% returns that we see as an equity returns over a long term seems to be fine. I mean, with his existing investments he can do that. Just that I would not want to make a comment on his portfolio because I see that there are lots of other things to be taken care of. So what I would recommend to him, instead of looking at piecemeal information one by one, for him particularly he should approach a financial planner who will give him a detailed advice. Because I see a couple of other things. He needs to first, yes, make a correction in his mutual fund portfolio. He needs to see that all his investments are mapped to his goals or no. I see random investments. So he needs to map them to his life goals. And third, even the insurance data that he is provided is extremely low. So if he thinks that he needs insurance, whether yes or no, for him it will be better if he takes a detailed advice from a financial planner rather than taking advice on specific topics. So that would be better for him. Third point is important that just an addition in fact is that he is young now, so rather take an aligned or a decisive path today rather than go wrong and undo that and come back on the right track. So for people specifically who are young, starting new, better to go in an organized manner.
All right. Point, Harsh. Okay, Manish, that's very sound advice of a longer term nature for you, and maybe that will be sound advice for several of our, or almost all our viewers who are listening. Thanks a lot for joining us, Harsh, and if you viewers have any personal finance questions, do write to us sending an SMS